The issue, of course, that fish are not ancillary at all. Fish are providing a fundamental nutrient.
Welcome to Father Fish and the Natural Aquarium.
Yeah, compost is a critical part of our formula. The formula is half peat moss, and that's all. That's all wood material. Half peat moss, 1/4 potting soil, which is earth, dirt, and 1/4 of finished compost of some sort. Now that could be pond mud, which is a finished compost of sorts. We use Black Kow because it's commercially available and it works for us. If you have a compost and you have finished compost coming out of it, you can certainly use that. And then to that's 1/4, 1/4, 1/2. To that we add our supplement. Now the supplement is 20 some different ingredients.
Epsom salt, limestone, ferrous sulfate, microbes, bone meal, and blood meal, phosphate.
It's a combination of minerals and compounds that ensure the widest possible diversity of elements in the soil, and at the largest scale, so that nothing gets used up over an extended period of time. You see, what we have to do, what we're about, is creating a full food cycle, a full life cycle, if you will, or food web, in which everything is supporting everything else. That happens kind of right away, but it takes a long time for it to become really strong and stable and solid, such that it really is providing nutrients for everything in the system. 3 to 5 years, which means the supplement that we put in there, because once we get it down, we can't add to it. You can't put dirt in the dirt by going through water. It just doesn't work. I mean, you can try freezing it, but it makes a mess, no matter how you do it. So what we've done is develop this supplement that's really a miracle product. There's nothing even close to being like it on the market. It is the ultimate soil enrichment that will last in that tank for upwards of 5 years, 3 to 4 years. It needs to be constantly available, making nutrients continuously available for a full 3 years. And then the demand on it diminishes as that food web becomes more stable and it's bringing more of the nutrients back into the soil that have been taken out by the plants. I was watching a piece recently on the development of plants, and it made the case. It took the position, I should say. I'm not convinced it really made the case that fish were sort of ancillary to. The issue, of course, that fish are not ancillary at all. Fish are providing a fundamental nutrient that the plants absolutely require in order to be able to flourish. And that's two things fundamentally: nitrates, and carbon dioxide. Now, there are other sources of carbon dioxide. The breakdown of all this material in the soil is one such, and it's a powerful one. And it provides really all of the CO2 that the plant needs. So there's no need for institute or implementing a CO2 system. It's wholly unnecessary with this, because that soil is generating far more CO2 than any piece of equipment possibly could. And the other, of course, is nitrates, a function of ammonia. The fish release ammonia as urine or as waste, and that becomes nitrates, a fundamental building block of plants. There are other ways in which that ammonia is being supplied through microfauna and macrofauna, for example, both of which consume and produce waste.